There's a fizzer I miss lurking and scaping. Thanks, buddy. Where is... There it is. There it is. We'll be wiping our minds, but we hide it. Really slow and no forward guns. Kind of like the Squadron Gripen that's coming into the game. I can't believe of all the trainer like variants they could put in the game, they put the one that doesn't have a gun. And it happens to be on one of the best dogfighters on the planet. Like, that's crazy. I can't believe that. We're gonna get it anyway, but... Speaking of which, I need to switch that. I don't want to get it first. I want to get the MiG-29 first, and I fucked up. I need to switch that over real quick. Let me forget to do that. Uh-oh. Twist. Twist. As an AA option. And a rear gunner. Interesting. And the games, like I said, been not bad. Top tier was a little rough. I took the Super Hornet out for a bit, and I got spammed a lot more today than the last couple, but that's probably just because it's Friday and there's probably more people playing. Still had a couple good games, but when it comes a point that you kind of, especially lately with like all the new stuff and people figuring out new planes and spamming the missiles and this and that, I'd be in the mood lately for top tier. I think I'm finally starting to get to that point. Up until recently, it's just been like, I'm just enjoying finally being able to fly top tier all the time. But now we've got a few planes with the Rafale and the Super Hornet and a couple others, and we got our Blue Angel skin, so now I'm just not gaining as much by playing top tier. That penalty is huge, man. The penalty that you pay for researching, this is just ridiculous. It's kind of not fair. They need to probably make that a little bit better, because if you enjoy flying top tier, you're literally being punished. So save your bullets, cause you're fucked. And this remains to be seen. I just got in the A. This is only like my third game, so the first one was really good, and the last one was pretty flippin' rough. I tell whoever you fuck to do whatever, so whatever, cause whatever you're... What's this key doing? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you going after? I don't see what you're going after. Because you're running from something. Oh my god. We just walked through this team. Are you kidding me? I ain't even got in there yet. Good job, guys. Good job. Holy cow. Wow. That's one of the faster matches I've ever seen. We be killing. Damn, 1, 2, holy cow, the top 5 guys just wiped this team. So yeah, if you don't have a talisman or something, you're just like literally kind of spinning your wheels. Really kind of sucks, man. I also find that there's a lot of people playing the more broken stuff. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Totally. Breaking out the premiums, like all the OP shit, no joke. I didn't really think about it that way, but absolutely. And I totally could tell that the day of the update, there was like instantly J15s and stuff everywhere. I'm like, oh, you fools went and GE'd everything. I'm like, no, not fair. Not fair to just GE it. Only because I can't. Hey, yeah, that's for sure. Exactly, yeah, bad because for you're awesome, Huggies. Yeah, they really and that's a little on the sad side that they don't care a little bit more about the overall experience, because it is pretty clear that they're very premium driven, and that they're definitely driving those premiums and gameplay towards favoring those premiums. And I hadn't really seen that up until like this whole SU30 thing in my, first year of this game. I don't know if that's happened before. I mean, I think it sounds like it has. So yeah, they definitely seem, but again, I don't know. I'm still new to the economics of current video game industry. So most of us, we would think, well, why aren't they, focusing on that overall experience and gameplay? And I guess the reality is that at best, that can bring in what, $1 a day from everybody. I mean, that's pretty decent. Inspire more premium time purchase as opposed to premium vehicle purchase. Because they definitely don't push premium time very much at all. While it's definitely very beneficial to have it, it's not like they advertise it very much or, have sales on it or anything like that. Very often just the regular scheduled ones. Like, for instance, on mobile, I get prompted to do premium time all the time. Like, every time I open that game, I'm prompted to get premium time. And then there's, like, daily benefits to doing, premium stuff. Like, I guess the main game kind of has that, but I was more or less, like, reminded of premium time in the game, where it might, after a while, say, oh, well, if you had premium time, you could have earned this much. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel like the mobile game's more in your face. I think they might make more money if they did it that way. People might stay longer as opposed to playing a premium for a little bit, realizing that they, can't put the time in to be good with it and quit. Damn it. Couldn't find him. No, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a ground vehicle, right? No, it's going to be an air. It's going to be air. We should be getting an air vehicle because that last one was a tank, right? Tank ship? No, we just had a plane. So plane, ship, tank. Plane, ship, tank. Gonna be a tank. Gonna be a tank. An average War Thunder player plays 15 days in total and buys one premium vehicle. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what their current business model promotes. And it does when they're selling them like that. But again, if you had 200 and everybody, well, yeah, again, because what, most people would probably buy a year. Yeah, I guess overall the premium model probably better. course, they know better. They wouldn't be going with it if it wasn't better. Video game economics are pretty tight. There's a lot of games out there, and I can't think of very many that have been around this long. Western logic. No, I'm using those words, but just to kind of macro it. So I'm not talking about just Gaijin. I'm just, because again, I've been out of video games for 10 years. So even the whole model of buying your games on Steam and digital downloads and all that stuff is still kind of new to me. I still want to go to GameStop and buy my disc and come home and put it in my system and, you know, install it. And you know what I mean? Like, so just the whole idea of how you game has significantly changed since I was like a major gamer. That's more or less what I was referring to. Yes, let's start graphing and charting and oh, I hated economics so much. It is so dumb. And of course, at Embry-Riddle, right? It's basically a tech school, and but they give you the 4-year experience. So we have to do our English and our, you know, all that stuff. So I had to take an economics course. And most of the teachers that teach that stuff at that school understand that you're there to fly and you're there to learn how to, you know, do that trade. And they don't usually make it too awfully difficult, you know, like they would for an English major or an economics major. But I got lucky enough to get one of those teachers who wanted to, you know, to teach it as if we were economic majors, and he wanted stuff word for word and in incredible detail. And oh my God, that was like one of the worst classes I took while I was at that school in that whole 4-year program. Oh, that economics class sucked so hard. I would much rather take my, you know, calculus classes over again or, you know, stuff like that than go through that nonsense. What is the matter? You can come up here. Yakety yak. You know how we do it. God, my teammates suck. About time. Nope, I fucked that up. We went the wrong way first, and that wasn't even the guy that killed me, the one I was worried about. God damn, man, I'm playing like shit all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Whole time. I think I've had 2 good games. Holy cow. All right, I'm going to do one more in this, and then I'm going to change it up. Dang, I don't usually do this bad in this plane. This is my go-to, and I'm getting my butt kicked. Yeah, there is a lot of business to it. There is a lot of business to it. Affording maintenance, yeah, no shit. Oh, God. Maintenance on airplanes is insane. I've had a few people ask me over the years, oh, hey, man, there's a really good deal. You want to go in on this plane?